Hey, Mayor B, how's it going? Oh, this is a very nice looking rock. Wait, no, they've said that about other things. Ah, damn it. Game trolled me. uh, yeah, hey, Mayor B. Yeah, I just need a small rock to use for the slingshot to kill the giant. And I think we'll have the third and final treasure. Hey, Kosher! Thanks for the host. And it's not save states, it's saved games. That's all, almost every adventure game has saved games, so it's not. It's by no means a cheat, if you will. Oh, I don't want. Well, you know, whatever. We're just looking for what this thing is. I don't care about the points at the moment. Okay. Yeah, I really thought it was on this one. But yeah, I must be confusing it with a different game. The problem is actually if it's it was somehow where the condor dropped us out, we have no way of getting back there. So that's the only major problem if that turns out to be the case. Alright, so I think we're going to have to use a hint. Wait, there's a rock. And even using the rock with the slingshot I think is not the optimal solution. I think you have to make him go to sleep somehow. But even I don't remember how to do that. I thought you had to wear the ring and become invisible, but I guess not. Alright, so if someone wants to indicate which screen we can obtain the rock, or maybe it's a troll thing and there must be a way to get a rock. I think we can get a rock. Nothing special. So yeah, I will take a hint for the pine cone. Well, we did get the pine cone, or you're talking about the walnut. We did get the walnut there earlier. That's what I actually tried to use. Can we get another walnut? Not hints plural, just one hint for finding the rock. Just because it's a time consideration. I don't want to end the stream so close to beating the game. And, you know, unfortunately, since it is sort of late here, I can't stream for that much longer. So, ordinarily, I would have more patience to find this, but we've been probably searching for, what, 20 minutes? So I did give it a good shot, but... Yeah, so if nobody knows, feel free to consult... I'm sure it's a rock we're looking for. Well, that could be the other hint. I mean, I tried using the... we have the slingshot. I tried using the gold walnut. That did not work. So maybe we just take another walnut that is not gold. But, yeah, I guess we could try that. Let's see. I seem to remember it being a rock, but, I mean, we're talking 25 years ago when I played this. Take walnut. You already have one walnut. Let's not be greedy. Okay, so we can't get the walnut. I tried using it the eggs. Carrot would not work. Scepter. I mean, the only other option of stuff we have would be the scepter. Maybe. What did he steal? Oh, mirror. A thesaurus? Oh, you're saying it's stone? And he doesn't know stone, they don't know pebble. The game knows rock, so that's what I've been trying to pick up. I mean, David and Goliath, he uses a rock, right? Or stone. The game doesn't know stone, but it does know rock, so that's why I've been trying to say take rock. What else would you call it? Was I right that it was that beach scene? Or not beach, but the shoreline? Yeah, I tried pebbles. Oh, Are you kidding me? I put in pebble and it's pebbles. Oh my god, the game. Yeah, I think it's pebbles. You'll have to find it before you can get it. It is here. Handful of pebbles. I tried pebbles singular. Oh my god. That's painful, painful. Alright, thank you, Walter. Slash Mantis. Alright, so add it to our hint counter. So, I had the right idea, I just didn't... I thought it was one pebble instead of multiple pebbles. So I did remember it was from this... It was from this area. Oh god. But yeah, these are what the early parsers were like. You had to be exact. Ah, man. Alright, so now we have to go find the beanstalk again. I think it's around here somewhere. Yeah, the game very strict indeed. Well, but in this case, the game's not trolling you. It's just the limitations of the, you know, it's just not the limitations of the text parser. I mean, so the game's not trying to be trolly. I mean, so I can't get too upset about it. It's not the game being a dick. The case of King's Quest being a dick is with the Rumpelstiltskin puzzle. That's bad. All right, where's the beanstalk? Ah, here it is. Okay. Wait, I don't want to go up the beanstalk though. I want to. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. Let's just climb back up the. I'm looking for the cave, not the beanstalk. Not the cave. You know, the staircase. The staircase. That's what I want. Not that one. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Nope, come on. I should have saved. My god. Those stairs are pretty slippery, aren't they? Yes, they are. God damn it. Hey, Professor Top Hat. No, not doing all of King's Quest in a row. It's just as you, the viewers, select them. Well, here's the, I never saved for the, alright, so we know where the staircase is, but I don't have the pebble, now I have to get the pebbles. I never saved after all of that. My god. So yeah, no one's picked King's Quest 2 yet, so, I mean, it's been open for months because, we finished King's Quest 1, or King's Quest 1 was picked in the fall, so that was a viewer pick. Okay, here's water. I don't think it's the water we're looking for. Okay. Where's the damn shoreline? So I'm kind of regretting that choice not to make a map, obviously, clearly. Okay, here we go. Here's the river. And no, it was one above. Okay, here we go. Alright. Now let's save it. Now we just have to make our way back to the, he will crash you. We have to make our way back to the, stairway. Yes, those aren't the pebbles you are looking for. Fruity pebbles. Woodcutter. Here we go. Okay, it's right north of the tree. Alright, let's save. Okay, so now let's take care of this giant. Let's do normal. Okay, there we go. So it's weird though, you wouldn't think a slingshot full of pebbles, like, sure it'd be annoying, but it wouldn't, like, maim someone or kill them unless you got it in their eye. So the good news is if you have a numpad here, you can just do the number 9 key on a numpad, page up, and he'll automatically walk diagonally. Whereas if you do not, you just have to use the arrow keys, you know, alternate up and right, and then it gets annoying. But we actually saw that when I streamed Space Quest 1, or not Space Quest, I'm sorry, Police Quest 1. I had to walk up that hotel staircase, and I didn't have, I was streaming that on my laptop, and I didn't have a numpad. And there was like a bug in the game. There was literally no way to walk up the final staircase. And I think it was Mantis. I don't know if Mantis, you're still here. I think it was Mantis that bailed us out by telling us that you can just hit the page up button, the normal page up button, not the numpad page up key. And that worked, which was awesome because it looked like it's gonna be screwed at that time. Yeah, it was Mantis. Yeah, thank you, Mantis. Glad I remembered that. That was it. That was a huge help. Wow. All right, let's save again. Well, we're no longer at the surface. Let's do a new save then. Pebbles. All right. So we're gonna use. I think just maybe use slingshot would do it. Let's see. You put the pebble. Oh. See, this now I have to take issue with the game. We had to pick up multiple pebbles. When it comes time to actually use it, we use one pebble. So I couldn't pick up one pebble though, I had to pick up multiple pebbles. So that's kind of You put the pebble in the sling, take careful aim, and luckily hit the giant in the forehead. He falls down, dead. Now you notice I lost a point for that, so that's not the optimal solution. I think the optimal solution involves him falling asleep, but I don't remember what it is. It's easy to take a magic chest from a dead giant. Okay, so we got to 134, so that's a point for crossing 130, and then 5 Cedrics for getting the third and final treasure. Okay, so now we have all 3 treasures. Let's save. Now we should be... Can you fall down this way? Okay, yeah, you can just... Ah, there we go. Page down works. All we have to do is go back to the castle and report in for... report to King Edward, and now we die. We should be good to finish the game. Okay, let me switch to normal for just navigating down here. Once I get on the stair, okay. There we go. Okay, let's save. Okay, so it should be the screen right to the right here. Yep. All right. Switch back to normal mode as we traverse the bridge. So we're gonna get, you know, 2 out of the 3 main treasures. We didn't use the optimal solution. We killed the dragon with the dagger, and we killed the giant with the pebbles. Sierra was very... Oh, we got another point for opening the door. Sierra was very high on using non-violent means, so they would reward you for non-violent, you know, more creative solutions. I just don't, you know, it's been 25 years since I played this, so I just don't remember what they are, unfortunately. But the key thing is we won the game, and, you know, maybe we'll look after the raffle and the showdown and so forth. Maybe we can look at what the alternate solutions were. Do we get another point for bowing? Yeah, we do. Actually, 3 more points. Wow, look at that. When you bow to King Edward, his pleased smile warms you. You move aside as the king steps from the throne. Ah, it's reset again. My point total. As you approach the throne, the king himself rises to commend you for a job well done. Oh, oh! The king proclaims in pain. I love how he flops. From the seemingly lifeless king, you hear these words. Well done, Sir Graham. You have been a good and faithful servant. Your reward is well deserved. My kingdom is now yours. Time to fix the score. 138. With those words, King Edward the Benevolent dies. The experiences of your quest will be invaluable to you as you begin your reign as King of Daventry. Thank you for playing King's Quest from Ken and Roberta Williams, Saul Ackerman, Chris Iden, Jeff Stevenson, Mark Crow, Bob Ballou, Mikkel Knight, Susan Lee, Russ Truelove, Larry Weisenborn. And that's it, guys. That's King's Quest 1. It is, in fact, a GG. After 2 hours and 33 minutes, Sir Graham is now king. The King's Quest has been completed. He's now king. So yeah, that's King's Quest. I know it's it doesn't have the complexity and you know, it wasn't as polished, of course, as later games in the series, which are, you know, have far more sort of, you know, more highly regarded and have more sentimentality from players today. But I hope you can at least appreciate its place in an adventure game and even computer game or video game history. It is, you know, again, it's the first. Before this, adventure games were purely text adventures. You did have interactive fiction games with graphics, but they were sort of static graphics. So they were just merely illustrations. You weren't controlling a character in a game world. So this was a big departure from that. And I remember, you know, as a kid playing this, 5, 6 years old, you know, controlling a character in a world like this was just amazing to me. And I thought the graphics were incredible, like, and the all the scenery so beautiful and everything like that, which is hilarious to think about now. But you know, the plot is simple, but it's fun, and you know, some of the puzzles are pretty hard. Like, again, I don't know how I ever did the pebble versus pebbles thing, even at the time. I mean, that was kind of ridiculous, as was the Rumpelstiltskin's puzzle. So it's not a perfect game by any means, but certainly a very significant one. So that's how we can remember King's Quest. King's Quest 1, Quest for the Crown. So let's go to our Hall of Adventure. Game number 27. King's Quest, Quest for the Crown. Put it on the shelf. Up on the board right after Captain Blood. Now complete.